Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the channel. Excuse me. Today, we're going to be having some stuff from CBS News. This is Apple drops its App Store fee for events forced online by the pandemic. This was written by Arina Ivanova, September 25th, 2020, at 5:56 p.m. on their Money Watch page. Excuse me. Apple is waiving the customary 30% fee it charges businesses that sell tickets to online events in the company's App Store for the rest of the year. Apple suspended the fee to give businesses affected by the coronavirus pandemic more time to adapt to operating almost entirely online, a spokesman told CNBC. App Store developers such as Airbnb, the home rental company, had expressed interest in holding more events online, the Wall Street Journal reported. Earlier this week, Apple agreed to exempt Facebook events from the 30% fee. This summer, the social media company introduced paid online events as a way for small business to make some money. Facebook said it would not be taking a cut of event fees until August 2021. Apple's suspension of a 30% fee means that sellers of online events will be able to keep all their earnings minus taxes. Apple expanded the fee suspension on Friday to all developers in the interest of equal treatment, the company said in a statement. To ensure every developer can create and grow a successful business, Apple maintains a clear, consistent set of guidelines that apply equally to everyone, a spokesman told the Wall Street Journal. Many developers have complained about Apple's fees and those charged by its competitor Google. One email developer referred to the charge as a ransom. Apple takes a 30% cut for in-app purchases. Purchases from the App Store in the first year of a subscription, the company maintains that the rate is in line with market prices. Apple is in a legal battle with Epic Games, the makers of Fortnight, over the company's App Store fee. Earlier this week, a group of developers formed a coalition for app fairness to push back against Apple Store rules and demand fair treatment for smaller developers.
When the world gets complicated, a lot goes.
The maker of the popular mobile game Fortnite is suing Apple and Google after both companies removed the game from the online app stores. The move came after Fortnite's developer, Epic Games, created its own in-app payment system. That move bypassed Apple's standard payment methods, which includes a 30% cut of any in-app purchases. According to Epic Games, the decision by Apple to remove Fortnite highlights Apple's control of the market. Apple has been facing recent antitrust concerns over the way it operates the App Store. Apple and Google both claim their 30% fees keep their online stores up and running. For more, CNET senior producer Dan Patterson joins me now. Hi, Dan. Good to see you. So what exactly happened with Epic, Apple, and Google that led to Fortnite's removal from app stores?
Good to see you, Elaine. It appears as though this is kind of a coordinated dance that's playing at a game, pun intended. So a few days ago, Epic, which is one of the world's most powerful game companies, introduced a digital currency into their game Fortnite, which is available on lots of different platforms, including iOS and Android. But this happened to also violate the terms and conditions of Android and iOS. I'm sure if you've downloaded almost any game on those platforms, you've probably encountered digital currencies. This is how these platforms make money. They typically take about 30%, but I say typically because it appears as though Apple's policies have been kind of uneven, especially recently. So this seemed to be pretty coordinated. Epic knew what they were doing. Fortnite is so popular, it is closer to a social network. People communicate with their friends on Fortnite. They share memes. There's often movie watching parties inside the game. So this is not a teeny little app. Epic is a massive billion-dollar company, and this was a coordinated attack. Apple and Google both responded, of course, as you said in the intro there, by banning the apps. Now, stay with me on this. Epic then responded not just by accusing the company, Apple, of antitrust violations, but of course by releasing a YouTube video that mocked Apple's very famous 1984 commercial about being constrained and stuck inside platforms that don't let you express your creativity. So again, Elaine, it's super complicated. It's also kind of funny because you see these billion-dollar companies firing in this tete-a-tete. It's fascinating.
I mean, the fact that they put together some kind of parody video, it sounds like they're really going to great lengths to try and get each other. But the bottom line here, what does that mean for users? Are they still going to be able to play the game?
Well, what this means in the short term is that users lose. Look, Apple has banned and Google has banned one of the world's most popular games. Again, this is like a social network. It would be very similar to Apple saying, hey, Facebook, get off the platform because you violated some terms and conditions. And of course, Apple has been under fire recently because with an email application called Hey, they recently sent some emails that looked like they were extorting cash from the company. They very recently banned Microsoft's xCloud Game Pass gaming service, which is like a Netflix for gaming. Same with Google Stadia. So we see that Apple has kind of applied their policies in a way that is provocative to companies like Epic. So again, in the short term, consumers, you lose. In the long term, it is apparently a coordinated attempt by Epic to kind of bend Apple to their will, which is fascinating. It doesn't happen a lot.
I mean, can Epic actually win this case?
Well, this right now, there's really not much of a legal lawsuit, or there's a lawsuit, but there isn't a really protracted law case happening. Epic could win strategically, however, because it's not just Epic fighting this fight. Like I said, Microsoft, very powerful in the space, has a new gaming subscription service coming out in the fall, and they are pressuring Apple in very similar grounds. So this might be kind of a battle of public opinion, but in the short term, to once again answer your question, Elaine, consumers lose.
So what does this ultimately mean for the antitrust probe into the big five tech companies?
Well, it is one more bright and shining example of the power that these platforms have. Apple, of course, isn't just one platform. It's many platforms. It is iOS. There's also Mac OS, iPad OS, and all of these platforms exert quite a bit of leverage and influence in the market. So does Google Play. Look, they have the vast majority of the market share. Google Play is not a small competitor in this space, and these two companies, I mean, really, two companies control what we do on our phones.
All right, Dan Patterson for us. Dan, thank you very much.
Good to see you.
Okay. Hope that you've enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the technical issues here. But we hope that you've enjoyed it, and thank you very much for coming. I hope to see you on the next video, and thank you very much, and have a great day.